Today I'm going to show you one of the very much interesting fact about pi and the probability of being two numbers co-prime. Okay, so let's see the equation first. Not the equation, the fact. The probability of being two numbers co-prime in a particular range is equals to 6 by pi square. You already know what is the meaning of co-prime. Being co-prime is if the GCD of two numbers, okay, if the GCD of two numbers is 1, then those two numbers are called co-prime. As for example, if you take 2 and 9, the GCD of 2 and 9 is will definitely come up with 1, so 2 and 9 are co-prime. 15 and 16, these are co-prime, definitely you can see. So 3 and 10, there's no common divisor, that is GCD is 1, so there's no common divisors between these two numbers without 1, so only GCD will be 1 for two numbers, then those two numbers are called co-prime. So let's put this equation, or let's put this fact in the Python programming, and we will find the value of pi with some generating random numbers in some range. Okay, so I have already. So in the first thing, importing random as rand, so this library will generate the random numbers, and we will use the mathematical function GCD. So for that I am importing the math library, and then matplotlib.pyplot as plt. I am including this to plot a graph, and I will show you at the end of the graph. And this is one of the example I have just used to generate one of the random number, and these things rand int, that is including in the random function, random library. Okay, rand int is basically a function which generates integer random numbers, and this is the starting and this is the ending. That means in between 1 and 10,000 we will generate one of the random numbers. Okay, so let's run it again. See, 3123, this is one of the pseudo random number we came up with. Then we will go to the calculation part. At the very first, I took one variable which is initialized with 1, and the second variable pi value which will um, count the number of times two numbers are being co-prime, and value of pi is a list where I will put all of the values of pi in every epoch of 100,000. Okay, and x will store the value of every count. That is, for first count it will be 1, second count it will be 2, that's and so on. And this x list value I will use this in plotting the graph. So after that, in the for loop we can see that we took the epoch of 100,000, and we took one variable, that is rand int, in between 1 to 100,000, and it will generate a random number between 1 to 100,000, and this is the second number, and we will calculate a and b being prime or not. Then this part is the math function GCD, which will return 1 if a and b are co-prime, and it will return 0 or any other numbers if its GCD is not 1, that is they are cofactors. So uh, here's the condition: if raise equals to 1, that is math.gcd for that a and b value, if it will return 1, then we will increase the value of this variable, that is pi val. I told you at the beginning that pi val is the variable which will count the number of times the two random numbers will be co-prime. And then x dot append, these things I'm definitely just appending the epoch values 1 2 3 and so on, and this count, it will be used to calculate the value of pi in every epoch. Okay, then here we can see that value of pi is a list, and we are appending the value of pi. This is the value of pi we will calculate, and in every epoch we are just appending this value in the value of pi list. So this equation, I am telling you about this equation. Okay, so at the very first we saw that the probability of being two numbers co-prime in a particular range is equals to 6 by pi square. So in this programming, we have the variable pi, that is we are calculating the value of pi, so variable is pi here, so we will calculate the value of pi. Then the probability of being two number co-prime, from this if we want to calculate the value of pi, then we will have to definitely the we will have to take definitely the reciprocal of the probability, of course, that's the count divided by pi value, not the pi value divided by count. We take the reciprocal here, count divided by pi value, and multiply it with 6, and you can see that these things will be equals to the pi square. Okay, then we have to square root this whole thing, that is count divided by pi value, that is the reciprocal of the probability. Then we will have the value of pi here. So in every epoch we will calculate these things. Let's try this out again. Let's run it. It will take some time. Okay, here are the results. You can see for the first time it will definitely come up with some random values, so let's not take that value. If we go far and far, you can see that 3.138. Okay, 3.138 only. Okay, this all depends on the random number we are generating. Okay, and if we plot these values in the graph, we can see that these values in nearly the value of pi. Okay, 3.141. As far we go, as far we go, we will have the value of pi here. So let's try this out another time. Let's run it another time. Hope for the better result this time. Let's go to the last line. See, we get the results as 3.14, not 141. Okay, we get two values correct, two decimal values as the correct of pi. Okay, so that's all. You can try this out in your own machine in Python, or you can use these things in C, C++, any other language. Okay, which is preferable for you. You can try this out. So that's all for today. How much interesting it was, please let me know in the comment section. And when I got to know about this equation first time, and it was very much interesting for me. And if you didn't know about this interesting fact about pi, then please let me know. Or if you want to share this knowledge with your friends, then you can share this video with your friends. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel to grow more. And you can hit the like button also if you didn't like my video, then you can also dislike this video. Okay, that's all for today. Bye, see you in the next video.